main event of the evening.
Yes.
Two of the best young amateur fighters in Europe, in Ireland, in the world. Alexander O'Sullivan, Jack Maguire. Maguire, your champion. But Alexander O'Sullivan is out of CMAC in Dublin, and he's an incredible athlete. So Jack Maguire has got his hands full this evening.
I like the way Alexander is starting with some hand fighting, engaging the opponent's hand, throw it off so he can't throw the jab back.
Good work by O'Sullivan, getting in on a single.
Let's see now where this takes it. Jack looks very calm in this position. He's got a nice deep overhook and is pulling Alexander back up to his level, preventing him from shooting down. But it doesn't always stop reshooting for a single, an overhook.
And as you said, both fighters are calm here in this position. You can see O'Sullivan is he's almost waiting for Maguire just to do something and react to that. So
yeah, there's some hand fighting going on there that you might not quite see. Alexander's trying to put a lot of weight forward, and this is where he can get turned.
An excellent work by our champion, Jack Maguire, just turning O'Sullivan, but O'Sullivan returns the favour.
Good cage craft here. They're both turning and redirecting every time, so neither's given the chance to settle.
And as you may have heard in the intro there, both of these are very experienced amateurs.
Yes.
Alexander, this is his 19th fight, while it's Jack's 14th. And of course, Jack represented Team Ireland both at the Euros and the Worlds and the IMAF, so great experience for both these young prospects.
Yeah, this is a real treat for us to see this and go down.
I sort of expected this around where both are testing one another and seeing what the other can do up against the cage.
I like the way Jack used a nice body lock to drop down to level change, so he's really the opponent's upper body is controlling them down, but now his head is getting pushed low. Let's see if he can finish it. Alexander's defending with a figure 4 lock, which is nice to stop and get his leg back.
Maguire just in on the single. He was almost looking to pick that left leg of Alex against the cage just to try and pull him away.
And again, Alexander using the same defense, figure 4.
Also just clutching his right knee, or his right foot behind the knee as well of Maguire, just for balance.
Oh, lovely.
Beautifully turned the corner there by Jack Maguire. Excellent work.
Now we're going to see where it all goes down. Who has the better ground? Nice. Alexander trying to get back up.
It's worth noting here as well that Alex on his back, he has 4 submissions on his record as well, so he's no novice there.
Absolutely not.
An edgy first round, Catherine, I think would be the best way to say it.
Yep, yeah, both. Well, both definitely trying to get the round, but it's kind of a feeling out, I suppose, of the opponent as well.
Referee Declan Larkin just clearing the cage now. I would love it to be a little fly on the cage, I suppose you could say, at both corners here to see what the information being fed to their fighters was.
It'll be very precise, to the point, exactly what they need to do to counter each other's game.
We're on the way, round 2 of your championship bout, your main event here at Cage Legacy 6 in the beautiful Rochestown Park Hotel in County Cork, and Cork is being treated to an excellent night of Irish amateur MMA.
Nice body kick by Alexander. He's a very nice style, in and out, counter move. Nice by Jack, the counter head kick.
A nice right down the pipe as well by Maguire. Alex just out of range of that. I'm liking Alex's feints as he's coming in. He lands a lovely little left there on the cheek of Maguire. Maguire said, I've had enough of this, let's take it to the mat. Beautiful defense though by Alexander O'Sullivan.
And nice the way Alexander is circling him actually into his shots he strikes, and it makes it a lot easier then to set up the takedowns or the takedown defense. There's a sense there that Jack wanted to get him down, and I think he sensed that too.
Just pushes him off from the cage, so we're in the center of the cage here, just both fighting for position here.
Yeah, and the pushing is like two bulls driving.
It's a great analogy of it, I have to say. And Bull O'Sullivan gets it up to the cage.
Absolutely. Yeah, nice. Keep the position here. Score some shots. Land some knees. Very nice.
And you could say now this second round, Gretchen, that it is Alex controlling where the fight is taking place.
This part so far.
Just as we say that, Jack Maguire turns it.
Yep. Oh, can he do something with it now? His head's still quite low to get this double. He's really going to have to jack out and pull out those legs. There's going to be a lot of energy there.
Good wide base and strong base by Alexander as well here.
He's going to try and turn.
Balanced on a beautiful slam by Jack Maguire. It looked like Alex was going to have to fight it off with a strong core and base there, but Maguire managed to get the slam and the takedown. That in a close round could be a big score as well, Catherine.
I'd really like to see Alex back on his feet striking, because I think he was really putting a definite point on it. I think this is where Jack wants to be now, resting comfortable in the half guard, pinning Alex's head against the cage, and limiting his hip movement, body movement overall. Even though Alex does have the underhook, he does have the position to get up, he needs to get his knee back to the bumper, and it's going to be a battle to get up there, as Jack isn't going to let him off.
It really is. The MMA, I know I sound like a broken record, but the MMA Cork guys here, they just seem to be next level in the wrestling when they're on top. As in being able to control the fighter.
I think you learn the basics really, really well, and it does make you look like you're Daniel Cormier there, you know.
Big shout out to DC.
Yep.
In the round again, you're a judge here.
Yeah.
You're sitting judging this fight. You look at it, you say, you have to stop the clock saying, right, for 2 minutes it was Alexander Sullivan, for 1 minute it was Jack Maguire.
You're now going by the time. Exactly.
And that's how close this fight is.
I've been a judge before. You really, well, what I feel, because I'm a fighter as well, I don't want to wrong the fighter.
Yeah.
I really want to give it to the guy but it's so tricky. Someone has to lose, obviously.
So the final seconds call of the evening here at Cage Legacy 6. It is the final round for the featherweight title between two of the best amateurs in the country. Alexander O'Sullivan, your challenger, and your champion, Jack Maguire. Who wants to bring home the gold? We're underway.
Who's going to get the takedown here, I think.
And Alex light on his feet, wants to change angles.
Yeah, he's very good at that. And he confuses him with his feet movement. He's going inside, outside the lead leg. So it's hard to determine where his attacks will come.
I like that pawing leading hand as well. It's almost like
the hand fighting.
It's almost like a distraction as well to allow him to set up other shots. But
and it's a range definer. It lets you know how close you need to be.
And Alex dives on. Alex was diving, looking for guilty, maybe an arm now.
Could be arm. The way he was taken down, there's a possibility of it. But again, his head's against the cage.
Again, a bit of a weird position here, so it's going to take some work here for both fighters to end up in the, especially O'Sullivan, to end up in the better position. Maguire steps across and lands in the half guard of Alexander O'Sullivan.
Very composed there. And again, I can see Alex has got his underhook, but Jack's controlled posture, chest down. He's aware of it. He's aware where the escape is, and he's sitting heavy on his bottom leg. He's sitting really heavy, stopping the half guard escape.
You got to think Alexander O'Sullivan needs to. Easier said than done sitting here catching a course, but he really needs to explode to get up out of this, and he is trying. The young CMAC fighter.
Yep, absolutely. There's not a bit of him that's giving up. He's trying to find the answers to his difficulties right now, being kept down by Jack, but Jack's nicely controlling the posture all the time of Alexander, and he's hit and scoring then. That is nice.
Good score on top by Jack Maguire, just landing the shot. Alex is trying to get out of there as well, maybe looking for a Kimura on the opposite side, can't quite see.
Well, at this stage he's got to try certain things that might seem a little bit risky or wild, that might pull off either the escape or submission. But again, it's that wall of that cage is not your friend when you're trying to put on those submissions. And again, Jack's just keeping the posture nice and heavy and strong. Now he wants to definitely put it in the judge's eyes.
He steps in the mount, and I think that as well was more so the urgency of Alexander O'Sullivan trying to break, trying to get something, but Jack Maguire just was waiting for that moment, sitting waiting to capitalise on it. Excellent work by Maguire on top. And Alexander O'Sullivan, he's trying. He's just, every time he tries to move, Maguire rolls with it.
Exactly. He's flowing.
There's your 10-second clappers. So Jack Maguire really try and add the exclamation. Just some shots. He's happy to sit here. But a phenomenal performance, it must be said, by Jack Maguire against Alexander O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Two of the hottest prospects in Irish MMA.
I kind of would have liked to see a few more rounds of that.
Yeah. I'll call it a draw and we'll go to sudden death. I'm the
Yeah.
MC, nobody can question me.
Nutrition score is 20-27, 20-27, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision.